When I first got the idea for this video, I didn't think I'd be questioning my entire TCG skill set or my sanity. Jellicent EX came out in the latest set of the Pokemon TCG Black Bolt and White Flare. At first, we thought this card might make Gardevoir even better, which who would have thought Gardevoir could get better? It could break the format, or at least be a completely overpowered Budew. And rightfully so, it's not a bad card. A 270 HP Psychic Stage 1, evolving from Frillish with the ability Oceanic Curse. As long as this Pokemon is in the active spot, your opponent can't play any item cards or Pokemon tool cards from their hand. Combo this with Frillish's single Psychic attack, Oceanic Gloom, that does 20 damage and stops your opponent from playing any item cards from their hand for a turn. Now you're item locking your opponent for half the game. So why haven't we seen many decks with Jellicent EX in the forefront? Well, in the 2025 Japanese Championships, there were 4 Guardy decks featuring Jellicent in the top 32, and 1 in the 2025 World Championships Junior Division in top 40. Simply put, they placed that high probably because of Guardy. Now, I'm no professional Pokemon player, not as much as I want to be, but my honest opinion is that, yeah, they just Guardy held it down. The biggest pitfall to Jellicent is its attack. It's only dealing 80 damage for 2 energy and 160 for 4. To be honest, 4 energy is a lot to commit to when you're only one-shotting a parrot for 2 prizes. But why is Budew just as popular, if not more? Simple. His attack is free. He's a single prize liability with 30 HP, making him super easy to set up turn 2, and then start disrupting your opponent. You only need any of the many Pokemon search cards and a way to put them in the active. Then wham, no items for your opponent, and they get to watch you play solitaire for half the game.
Oh shit!
To set up Frillish, you need some sort of Pokeball, either a Nest Ball or an Ultra Ball, an Energy, and then also still a way to get it in the active. Then, when you do get out Jellicent, you have a 2 prize Pokemon in the active with a 3 energy retreat cost, so you best hope the item and tool lock is worth it. This is all under the assumption that you can get Jellicent out turn 3 and still try to take prizes with it. I'm not saying it's a bad card. It is a great card in a lot of situations, but in our current meta of crayon eating, brain cell rubbing, deodorantless turbo decks, and monkey math, sometimes it's just not worth playing. But that doesn't deter me. I set out to try all the different variations I could find, the time to try, and show you my favorite. We even tried building a Jelly Alakazam deck on stream, and it went okay. So after all the testing, I've decided the 2 best builds out there are, drumroll please, Frostlass Monkey with Jellicent. I got this list from Pokemon Trainer Win, and the most consistent Jellicent deck out there, Metagross EX with Jellicent EX, and this gives you some actual TCG gameplay, and I got this list from Little Dark Fury. But enough yapping about Jellicent, let's actually play Jellicent and see how we do on the ladder. So let's quickly go over the deck list, and then of course I will show you guys some gameplay. If you want these deck lists, they're down in the description down below, and of course the links to Little Dark Fury and Pokemon Trainer Win are down there as well. Go ahead, check them out, show some love, and you guys can check out the original videos where I found these lists. The first deck I wanted to talk about is the Frostlass Munkidori and Jellicent deck. This features 4 Munkidori, a 2/2 line of Jellicent EX, a Budew to add insult to injury, a single Balloon Ursaluna to finish up the match late game, and then a 2/2 line of Frostlass. This is a pretty standard Monkey Frostlass build. I did add a unfair stamp in here. And one of the unique tricks to this deck is the feature of Gravity Gemstone. If you can gust up one of their support Pokemon, you can try and trap it in the active with Gravity Gemstone and then just ping their bench with Munkidori. It also features 3 Luminous Energy, 3 Dark Energy, and 2 Psychic Energy. Because realistically, you're not going to attack much with Jellicent. You're just trying to stack damage as much as you can, and then preventing them from playing the game, obviously, with Jellicent. The other list that we're going to try out in today's video is going to be the Metagross EX with Jellicent. Now, this deck is the most consistent, and you also do a lot more attacking with Jellicent. So you have a 2/2 line of Jellicent, a single Fezandipiti, single Mew, a 3/1/2 line of Metagross, 2 Munkidori, 2 Genesect EX, and a Lillie's Clefairy for when you go against Raging Bolt or Dragapult. Items, pretty consistent here. We got a Prime Catcher as our A spec, and then your standard Ionos, bosses, orders, etc. I'm not going to go over every single card, but if you guys again want the deck list, down in the description below, as you can follow along. And then a little more energy in this deck. We have 3 metal, 5 psychic, and 2 dark energy. Okay, game 2 with Frostlass, Munkidori, and Jellicent. That first game was pretty much an auto loss for me, but I wanted to show out a little bit more gameplay before we jump into the Metagross, and hopefully end the day with a dub. I hate putting losses in videos, but as long as I get to show the mechanic of the deck, then I'm pretty much satisfied. But I didn't really get to show too much of the mechanic. I didn't get to Devo there. I didn't really get to do much in that last game. So hopefully we can show off some more gameplay in this video. That's actually how this deck's supposed to work. This is not terrible. I have an Earthen Vessel in hand, Artazon, Nest Ball, Earthen Vessel with the Counter Catcher, Artazon for Frostlass, Pokegear as well. I can Nest Ball for a second Frillish. We're going up against a Zekrom deck, so we might have some time here. I'll still going first though, which kind of sucks, but hey, it is what it is. Earthen Vessel, wait, Counter Catcher. Give me dose energy, thank you. Artazon. Drop that monkey. Now the question is, do I attach to monkey first or do I attach to Frillish? Because in case I get Iono'd here. Risky business. Let me drop a poke here. Oh, I got my own Iono. Very nice. All right, so we're going to go ahead and drop the snow runs. I will attach to the active and then just hope for the best. All right, not a bad start for turn 1. So literally what I'll do here is attach the monkey and then Iono. Alternatively, I can unfair stamp it, but I don't think he's going to take anything out here on turn 2. Yeah, because he's going to go for Joltik. He needs to get Zekrom out of the active, which is also kind of good for me because if I forgot to prize check, but I think I still have my Gravity Gemstone. And I would definitely target that Zekrom. Okay, he got the Air Balloon, so not targeting Zekrom anymore. What are you going to charge up? Rhydon gets out your Iron Hands and your Pikachu, I'm guessing. Tandem unit, or sorry, Rhydon is also a good thing to get stuck in the active. I'd prefer to get Zekrom, but he's already got the Air Balloon on it because now it's just a 1 energy retreat with Gravity Gemstone. Dynamo, Iron Hands. He's going to charge up the Iron Hands. They always do. I wish they wouldn't, but you know, hey. Okay, let's see what we draw into here. Anything useful? No, I'm still going to Iono. I don't quite want to Iono him down, but like, there's no point. Okay. I feel like that poke here was kind of a waste. I'm putting something at the bottom of my deck. Let me thin my deck out first. Another monkey. Always good to grab. Still, again, forgot the price check. Oh, well. What's Iono here? He gets more cards, but I also get more cards. Then go ahead and Nest Ball. Now I hold price check. So I got 2 Jellicent, 2 Frostlass. So we're definitely going to grab the Snow Runts. Ooh, not a lot of energy to work with. I do have my Gravity Gemstone. Do I have enough Arvens? I got 2 Arvens. Okay. And I have a Turo Scenario. Devo is really not going to work in this situation, but it is what it is. And then we'll just end up with Oceanic Gloom. I need to get into a Jellicent and quickly. My bench is set up. My bench is ready to go. 2 Munkidoris, 2 Snow Runs. We're just going to probably attach an Illuminous to Gloom and then Iono so I can start doing damage with Jellicent. If I draw into Jellicent. This is a big thing too. It's like I need to draw into these things. Okay. Well, he's going to come in. Amp you very much. It's going to be great. Takes 2 prizes. I do have a second Frillish. Hate to lose the energy, but don't really have much of an option here. Okay. We got an Arven. So we can do stuff here. The only problem I'm having right now is I guess I need the Ultra Ball. All right. I want to Iono him, but we'll do that next turn. So we're going to grab Ultra Ball and Gravity Gemstone. I'm going to Ultra Ball away the Devo and the Turo. Get my Jellicent out. I'm going to go ahead and give this monkey the energy. Give him the Gravity Gemstone. I'm going to get my 3rd monkey out. And end my turn. Okay. So let's see. We are definitely playing from behind right now. Let's see if we can get back. I need to be able to guss up that Miraidon. Feel like you're gonna from your discard pile. Okay, there's some Miraidon. We've definitely slowed him down, but so this deck takes advantage of your opponent insanely well when they're bricking. Okay, I do want a Gust here, so we're gonna grab another Arven, Gust, and then Air Balloon. All right, Counter Catcher up. Your Electric. Now that costs 3 to get in the active, and now I can buy some time to start pinging things on the bench. Go after you. Monkey, do I want to take out the Joltik just yet? Not much with an ability, to be honest. These 2 have ability. That has an ability. I definitely want to get him kind of like... I don't know. This is always the hard part, is like when I want to spread damage with Monkey. And like I want to take out the Iron Hands, right? Because of all that energy. He's also the biggest threat. I mean, this Electric is going to be able to get him energy. Prime Catcher would be like his next best option. Oof. Yeah, but he's going to take 3 to get him out. So I do have a little bit more time. Now I can safely Iono. Oh, thank you. All right, now I can safely Iono him. Don't really need the Air Balloon, to be honest. That's okay. Hello. Another Jellicent. Counter Catcher, Pokegear. Crispin, I will gladly take. For next turn, I also have a Counter Catcher. Okay, cool. So we're going to keep basically just pinging the fuck out of this Iron Hands. So it's got, what was that, 80, 110 left. Well, I couldn't even use the Evo if I wanted to because I don't have the energy, which is unfortunate. We're going to keep him in the active. Okay. Now we start doing damage like crazy. I need one more energy for my third monkey. But this is good. This is good. This is how the deck is meant to be played. Okay. Does he have a Crispin? I don't think he runs Crispin in this deck. He has no more energy in the discard, just the way I want it. And then I need to essentially KO. Oh, you bastard. No. And then everything falls apart. Maybe I should have focused on the electric a little bit more. Hello. Okay. This is rough, but we can cook. We can cook with this. Who would I target next? Okay, so he's like, I'm not letting this happen again. And he's got energy all across the board. But I can just focus on his electric. I can put 60. Oh, I could have put 60. That hurts my soul a little bit. Yeah, hello again. So it's 70 damage till that thing dies. Oh, and Iono, not really what I want here. Let's go ahead and Crispin for... Put that in my hand. Attach. I need to get rid of that electric because that's kind of what's saving him right now, and I don't like it. But I don't have any way to punch into it, which is unfortunate. I could leave him up here. Yeah, I think we're going to do that. We're going to go ahead and try to brain. Give me. Oh, perfect. Okay. And now he dies. Nest ball. Do I want a nest ball for anything here? Not really. Don't need a counter catcher just yet, so I'm just going to go ahead and enter. Freezing Shroud. Goodbye, electric. And now I can knock out the Joltik. I can start working on this Iron Hands. This only other problem is this is all my energy. I need like a stretcher to get the one psychic back so I can actually start punching into stuff. So next turn I can do 30 to Joltik, knocking out Joltik. And then this Iron Hands, man. This Iron Hands is just a problem right now. Because I don't have the energy to punch into things. He's also... Hello? Sir? What are you doing? If he retreats into Miraidon, I'm... That'd be really funny. Because then I can just get Iron Hands stuck in the active. But he's not going to do that. He's smart. He's going to arm press for 160. And then try and close this game out. Okay. Well, nothing here helps me, so I'm just going to go ahead and Iono. All right, that kind of helps me. Air Balloon, Ultra Ball. Don't even have the energy if I want to throw the next monkey. So I'm going to go ahead and Gen Brain. Get rid of the Joltik. Just trying to draw into. Ooh, Ursaluna's not a bad option here. We're gonna monkey. And then just end turn. Double Frostlass now. 130. Oh, wait, that gives him perfect math with arm press. Fuck. It happened again. Oh, my Frostlass has worked against me. I didn't have enough energy. Oh. If I had literally one more energy, I could have punched it into Iron Hands and knocked him out, but that sucks. That sucks. That's rough. Yeah, he's like, wait, oh, I just punch and I win. GG, dude. GG. Okay, that's enough with Frostless Munkidori. I've won, and I shit you not, one game with that deck, and it's not a bad deck. You just have to know how to play Frostless Monkey. I don't really know how to play it that well. It's a cool mechanic. I love it. But let's jump into the Metang deck or the Metagross deck. Because I like that one. That's more my play style. It's a little bit easier. Okay, so the premise of this deck is pretty simple. You use Metang. I keep on saying Metang. Metagross to charge up your Jellicent, and then you can actually charge up both your Jellicents or your Metagross as well, and then you just start punching into things. So you want to get set up as quickly as possible to start disrupting them, but it doesn't feel as bad as, say, the Monkey Frostlass deck where you're just sitting there like, help me, please. Not a great start, but we'll work with it. Might have to Iono here. 2 candies. I can okay, Charizard deck. Fantastic. I do have Jellicent in the hand. Okay, Ultra Ball. That does work. I am going second. There's a Budew. Fantastic. All right, he's going to Evo here. Okay, Genesect. I guess it doesn't really matter. I'm just going to get them out. I could Ultra Ball. Yeah, let me Ultra Ball. Since I'm about to do some F shit. Okay, so we have the Jellicent, and we have the Metal Energy to retreat, but we're not going to do it just yet. So I can retreat out of Beldum into Frillish, put up Jellicent, Arven, and then for a Candy, because I can just get my Metagross back with Genesect. Ow. Good. Okay, double Jellicent. So let me... We also have Devo here. I want to save that. Get you out. Metallic Signal. I did discard it. Okay. I was like, did I discard the Metang? But I did. Okay. We're going to go ahead and just evolve you for funsies. Arven for that candy. And an air balloon. Since that's the only other tool I got. protect the weak one. We're going to go X-Boot. See, now I've got Jellicent charged up, which I like. Go ahead and throw the Air Balloon on there. Oh, no, I shouldn't have done that because I want to use my TM Devo. Why am I so silly? Why am I a silly boy? All right, and then we just knock out the Charmander. Boo. Get out of here. Shoo. Little Charmander. Okay, another Genesect EX. Brother. Brother. You wish to Budew the Bedewless. He just be throwing fire energy on everybody. Me trying to win Pokemon. My opponent. Why would you do such a stupid thing? Okay. I think this is an Iono play because, yeah, this is an Iono play here. He's bricking. I can just X-Boot. It does hurt a little bit. Let me boss up the Pidgey. Mark it. No Pidgey for you. Get out of here. Disgusting. Disgusting. Ooh, another boss's orders? Okay. Kind of. So I have 3 energy in the discard pile, which means I need like an energy recycler. ASAP Rooney. Arven's probably looking for a rare candy or an ultra ball if he has both pieces already. This is hard, man. Like, oh, I am winning, but the way that Charmander works, or sorry, Charizard, it just comes back out of nowhere. Yep, there it is. There's the candy. And I've already taken 2 prize cards, so why would you give me another free Budew, dude? What? What? Okay, so he's missing a piece. So this we're 100%. All right. Well, I was like, I'm 100% Ionoing you here, but he just said, screw it. Okay, we got to play one more. We can't. I don't like including concedes there. Like, that wasn't a true concede. He still had a chance. Oh, yeah, he couldn't rare candy either. I mean, you boss out the Jellicent or counter catcher out the Jellicent and then just rare candy, but maybe he didn't realize that. My opponent will go fast. Okay. This is a good start. Frillish in the active. Basic energy. Genesect. So I got options. Brand new whip just happened. I wonder if Secret Box would work better in this deck because Arvening for a Secret Box would be fire. Okay, so going to turn 2. This is a perfect situation. Turn 2. I'm already going to item lock him. It's a Ho-Oh box deck. All right. We're not playing into weakness, so that's good. Doesn't have anything to put in the... Ooh, okay. Maybe not quite an Iono just yet. So let me go ahead and grab Arven. How we doing on... Yeah, we got an Air Balloon. So we have one more Frillish and Jellicent, one more Genesect. We have a single Metang. We could draw from prizes. Maybe I don't Nest Ball here. Maybe I Poffin. Poffin instead. Just got 2 Beldums down. One's going to go into Metang. One's going to go into Metagross eventually. But I'm going to leave it at that. I'm just going to start off with Oceanic Gloom, do a little bit of item denial, and then turn 3, I'm going to go into Jellicent EX. Obviously, I have second energy to attach, so I can actually start punching into him. And then I would maybe Iono from there. The thing is, he hasn't placed anything on his bench yet on turn 1. So I'm wondering if he's bricked, which sucks for him, but it's good for me. Okay, area 0. I definitely want to bump that. Yeah, he's bricked, so I don't want Iono here. So we're going to go ahead and Jellicent. Metallic Signal. I'm just going to grab 1 because I want to try and use Mew here. For the restart. Okay, not bad. So I don't need Metagross just yet. So just going to Power Press for 80. And you can tell how much his brick is. What am I trying to say here? There we go. He got a card. He got something playable. Okay. But you could tell because Jellicent's out in the active, he can't do much with his hand. He had a Reshiram in his hand. But now I'm just deny. All right. I don't want to attach. I might attach to Mew. Honestly, this would be really funny. Just in case. I'm going to Metallic Signal. Metagross. Get you up. And then I'll push for 160. Okay, I have 3 energy left. And now I knock out Ho-Oh. So there goes his engine. I don't know why he thumbs me up. I'm scared. Because sometimes people do that. They're like thumbs up. And I'm like, wait, did I just fall into a trap? Crispin here could help him for Unified Beatdown. Why would you bench Squawk? Chew. I guess he's going to try. Okay. Dark Energy. Ooh. Do I just charge up my Mew? No, I leave my Mew alone. Do I want a Prime Catcher here? No. I don't want to Iono him because I feel like he still has like a really bad hand. I don't need anything, so I'm just going to chill here and just Power Press for 160. That's the one thing. Don't just excitingly Iono. Like, I have options. I have Mew that I can charge up and punch into. I've got Counter Catcher. I've got Prime Catcher. I can do funny things. I'm going to keep that in my hand for now. And then just knock out his Terrapagos. Yeah. I think this deck. There it is. There's the monkey. Has really just absolutely crushed this guy's dreams. I'm so sorry, my guy. Anything I can. 50 more damage for each prize card your opponent's taken. Okay, free swap, 200. Okay, well, I just boss into the Squawk ability and take him out. I feel so bad that he bricked so hard because I know he had everything he needed in his hand, and Jellicent's exactly the reason that he wasn't able to play game. But that's the point of the deck, right? When it works, it works. Oh, brother. You could tell, like, from the very beginning of the game, he needed those item cards, and he just wasn't able to use them. And then obviously he wasn't drawing into any sort of supporter or energy, so that was rough. That was rough for him. It feels good to win. And that was such a decisive win as well. A good way to end the video. But if you guys want to see me test these decks out live, make sure to check out my YouTube and Twitch Monday and Friday around 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you guys have any decks you want me to try out in the future, make sure to leave them down in the description below. Comments below. And I will see you guys next time. Remember, it ain't over till it's over, baby. Deuces.